Redbeard be about to crack open his second ever beer by the Tree Brewing Company out in BC. Following along the whole lines of the weekend, a little bit of the BC, brought to you by the awesome friend of mine, Captain Morgan. Thank you, Captain Morgan. Oh, what be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is the Daily Drink Vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a bottle of Thirsty Beaver medium-bodied amber ale by the Tree Brewing Company. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Like I said, second beer ever I had by these guys. The other one was their Captivator Doppelbock. That was a little bit of a heavier beer, but also quite tasty. And I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm kind of hoping to enjoy this. Medium-bodied amber ale, which, by the sounds of it, sounds pretty tasty. Let's crack her open. And let's see what we have got. Assuming a little bit on the darker side, but not super dark. Right down the middle here. Let's get some. Give me some head. I'm sorry. That sounded terrible. Come on, beer. Give me that head or something. Yeah. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world. To those who watch my videos, the beard loves you all so very, very, very much. It'd be a pretty nice looking medium-bodied amber ale we got there. Yes, really hoping for red amber kind of ale. I don't really know what to expect. I've had some that are very, very malt forward, some that are more on the hoppy side. Thankfully, I've never had one that's been yeast forward. Fucking yeast. Yeah, it's got a bit of a hoppy kind of aroma, maybe. I was trying to compare, like the only amber red ale that I kind of drink with any frequency is the Tree Topper Red that I reviewed at some point in the past by New Ontario here in town. I get a growler of that, and it's quite delicious. So I'm kind of hoping this is along the lines of that. Let's give her a shot. This is nothing like that. That's really nice, though. Definitely more. I'm getting more of a malty overall flavor from it than a hoppy one. And I forgot to fucking start by reading this again. At Tree Brewery, they've been brewing since 1996, and their philosophy has been quite simple: to brew memorable, well-balanced, and flavorful beers regardless of the style. From light and crisp to malt-forward and smooth all the way to loaded with hops, each of our brews are crafted using only 100% malted barley, the finest hops, water, and yeast. So when you're in beautiful Kelowna, BC, blah, blah. So when you learn how to speak, and then you know how to pronounce Kelowna, BC, remember to drop by the brewery and they'll show you firsthand how they make great beer. Until then, cheers. So yeah, let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, it's pretty. It's different from like I said, I was expecting kind of a bit of a hoppy, malty meld, but this is almost nothing but malty in my mouth. Yet good. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Not even a little bit. 5% alcohol. Not a whole lot else on here. Just the facts, ma'am. 20 IBUs. Hops are Pearl, Cascade, and Palisade. Malt is Pale, Dark Munich, and Crystal. And the body is medium. So they kind of give you the ingredients. I'm assuming on top of that there might be some yeast and some water in there, so it's not terrible. Date appears to be a best before date. So that could be better. Yeah, it's sorry. Insane random itch in my eye. I gotta say, that's not overly exciting, the design of the can. The Captivator Doppelbock bottle? That was a badass looking bottle of beer. It just looked amazing. You could have done a bit better with that one. Just a little bit. Like, in all honesty, that beaver looks more like he's hungry than thirsty. Like, he's not going to drink that log. Huh? 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 Yeah. Today being February 14th, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. As you can see, I'm really alone. Whatever. I don't care. I've been not alone on Valentine's Day before, and I don't know, like, I'm not gay. I very much like ladies, but I find any time that I'm with one for any kind of length of time, it just becomes ridiculous, and they want and need, and I don't even know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's entirely possible that I'm just an idiot and not fluent in the language of relationships. Regardless, also on this date, being February 14th, something that I actually might care about a little bit. On this date in 1990, Voyager 1 spacecraft from about 6 billion kilometers away, as it was leaving the solar system, like it was done its mission. It's done, we're just going to send you off. They got to turn around and take one final picture of the Earth, which would become known as the blue dot. The pale blue dot, sorry. And can you find Earth? It's there. It's less than the size of a pixel in the overall image that they took. I'll highlight it now. Yeah, really small. I said it before. It doesn't matter what you do in this life to go down in history. We're all just, in the grand scheme of things, little tiny specks of nothing. Maybe, you know, thousands of years from now, humanity might get to some point where we might have some great hero that goes on to save the galaxy or something and fight off alien, but like, you know, that would be a huge thing that would go down in bigger history, you know? Whoops. But Earth history is just, it could be wiped out like that. One random rogue meteorite or something like that crash into the Earth, explode, everything gone. Except, I guess, possibly rovers on Mars, and, you know, I guess they've sent out probes that have like a kind of synopsis of human history on them, so if they're still out there, then we might live on, but like I said, gone. Like that. Blink of an eye. Scary thought. On this date in 1998, an oil tanker train collided with a freight train in Yaounde with a little accent thing going like that, in Cameroon, spilling fuel oil, which then caused a whole bunch of random people to run up and try to catch some and like save it and try to sell it or something, a little bit extra money, because apparently it's a very poor country. And one of those people that was scavenging oil thought it was a good idea to be smoking while he was scavenging said oil. Pardon me. And said cigarette apparently fell out of said individual's mouth and landed in said fuel, causing a pretty goddamn huge explosion that killed 120 people. Yeah. You'd have to be pretty damn brave, like just brave or really stupid to be like, oh, there's gas rushing out of this giant train collision. I should run up and get some. Because, you know, there's no chance of any spark coming from anywhere else aside from a cigarette. No. That's, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and stick with purchasing the fuel for my car at a gas station. I'd prefer to have like a Tesla or something and just be able to plug my car in, but they're kind of expensive. A little bit. I say so far, week of the BC beer type things. Yesterday, Summer Ale has this beat a little bit for the overall flavor. That stuff was incredible. The peach, holy shit. This isn't bad. It's kind of reminiscent of something I've had before that isn't popping into my head at this point in time. I'm really good at that. It does have a very nice kind of creamy looking persistent head that's not really showing up all that well on camera. On this date in the year 2000, the spacecraft Near Shoemaker, Near, which N-E-A-R is all capitalized, so I believe that was some kind of an acronym kind of thing. But Shoemaker, that's what it was called. Okay, it entered orbit around asteroid 433 Eros, being the first spacecraft to ever orbit an asteroid. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, think like the asteroid's moving, so like it's got to have a pretty impressive gravitational pull to, like if it's orbiting this way, then as soon as it would get to the back, if it's still going, it would have to have that pull to keep it there from losing it, or I don't know. It seems interesting to me. Oh, excuse me. It didn't taste bad or anything, it was just a weird sensation right there. I can't explain what happened. My diaphragm is attacking me or something along those lines. Finally, on this date in the year 2005, YouTube was launched by a group of college students. And it would go on to become by far the largest video sharing platform on the planet. Excuse me. By far. Like me, I am, like I said, the grand scheme of things, we're all just little specks. I am a little tiny speck in the grand scheme of YouTube. I'm getting up there. I am now at, I'm pretty sure today I looked, it was 249 subscribers. So close to that 250. And then hopefully I can stay there for a bit and maybe keep going up and not randomly fall back down again. Because I don't know I don't understand that. Like I said before, a couple videos ago, I've gained and lost like 20 subscribers in the last month. I can't explain it. Trick number, the last. It's not bad at all. It's very decent beer. Just, I think the medium body. It's the body of the beer that's maybe a little bit different in my mouth. Overall, though, not bad. Ingredients, I'm okay with you listing your hops and your malts, because aside from that, there shouldn't be much else in your beer. Your best before date, not a fan. Overall, Tree Brewing Company, Thirsty Beaver, Thirsty Beaver, medium-bodied amber ale. Rating, solid 7.5. Yeah. Maybe I would have given like an 8 if your date wasn't crappy, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. I liked it. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you got something to say to me, put some comments in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Going along the whole lines of me being the tiniest little itsy-bitsy speck in the whole scheme of YouTube, please, if you're new and you made it this long, to the end, first off, congratulations on not being horribly annoyed by me or something like that, but on the other hand, please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Subscribe to the Redbeard. Please.